So after all the blowouts recently, we get a moment, some pulling your hair out moments today, unfortunately, and it didn't look like it was going to be that way early on. Ohio State comes out, they stop Penn State, they move the ball down the field, they're running the ball at will. It looks like, just picking up chunks of yards. J.K. Dobbins touchdown, they go up 7-0. They stop Penn State again. They get the ball back. They're moving it down the field. This time, looks like they're going up 14-0. Fields is going to run it in for a touchdown, but he fumbles just short of the goal line. They were able to get in there, knock the ball loose. No touchdown, but it also kind of felt like no problem, That almost felt easy to go up 14-0. And Penn State, nothing looked easy for Penn State on offense early on. So the Buckeyes then eventually get the ball back. They stop Penn State. They get the ball back. They go up 14-0. J.K. with his second touchdown of the half. Buckeyes stay up only 14-0 in the first half. And it's like, all right, well, they're going to get the ball in the second half. 21, potentially even 28-0 if we're really getting greedy in the first half. Penn State had to be feeling good considering they didn't play their best. They didn't play very good at all. Only down 14-0. The Buckeyes get the ball. K.J. Hill touchdown. Fields probably the greatest throw of the day, no doubt. 21-0. K.J. Hill feeling like the Buckeyes were in control at this point. Maybe even going to cover that spread. Maybe even looking at a 35-point plus victory. But nope, that was not the case. Not that was the spread. Not to avoid any confusion there. So anyhow, then that was not to be the case. Just a rash of Buckeyes fumbles all of a sudden. We had the Fields fumble early in the half. He fumbled another one. J.K. fumbled another one. Penn State scores a touchdown. Penn State scores another touchdown. Then finally the Buckeyes do hold them to a field goal, making it 21-17. Even at 21-14, it felt like, still feel like they're in control, man. Just no more fumbles and they got this. They could potentially win this game 42-14. Well, right about that time, they fumbled again, but that's when they held them to Penn State to just a field goal, 21-17. That was at the score at the end of the third quarter. The Buckeyes get a touchdown early in the fourth. Chris Olave with a touchdown, making it 28-17. A little more comfortable lead there. It felt like, all right, maybe they got the fumble jitters out of them, and now they can move on, win this game. Although they did not score any more points. The Olave touchdown was the fourth and final touchdown of the day. They neither did Penn State, so all good on that front. Got a little squirrely with the fumbles. There was a moment there at 21-14. Penn State had the ball. Like they had a little momentum. I think barely. They had momentum on their side, but it was just like, well, what's the problem here? Quit fumbling. That seemed to be the problem. Took care of that. Boom. Game over. So now we can officially move on to Michigan. J.K. Dobbins making up for the, not getting a whole lot of action in the second half. 36 carries today, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 more touchdown passes for Justin Fields. Late scare late in the game with a bit of an injury, but he looked all right. He jogged off the field. And that does it. 11-0 now. Michigan's going to have their shot, man. They always have a shot to wreck us. They have not done it lately. I don't know why I said that, man. Oh, man. Well, don't blame me. I think they'll be all right. I think the Buckeyes are going to be all right, though. I don't know what the spread will be on that game. They did not cover today, though. Why I'm so worried about the cover. I didn't gamble. Boom, 11-0. Probably going to stay number 2, but we'll see. Who the hell are those? Who are those SEC teams playing today? Fordham, Coastal Carolina, Wright State.